What's up, fish tank people? FishTankTV.com, Dustin's Fish Tanks, bringing it to you on a Sunday. It's a species Sunday, folks. So excited to be doing one of these. The greenhouse is like the perfect temperature right now. One of my two kids is sleeping upstairs. Life is good. Out here chilling, playing in the tanks. The tanks are clean. When the tanks are clean, my mind is clean, and it's a good way to be. So I'm real pumped about it. I want to talk today about some species, some plant species. Yes, I'm going to do some fish species for you on a Species Sunday. A lot of people have been asking me about betta fish. I'd like to have a betta fish to show you all before I get into that. But I really want to talk today just about a couple of species, do a quick little 10-gallon action, show you what's going on. 6 hardy species for your new planted aquarium. This is for the beginners out here. Here's what's up. Got a little 10-gallon action going on. First and foremost, actually, I got a little cherry shrimp down in there. Natural sunlight hitting him like boom. Ah, man, the glare stinks on this, but this tank has been purling. I don't know if you guys can see that, so that's a lot of fun. I got 6 species today I want to talk about here on Species Sunday. I got a 10-gallon action going on. I've actually got a light on it right now, but there's so much sunlight coming into this greenhouse this time of day that you really can't even like see into the tank that well. So I apologize on that, but I don't know. It's fun for me. So I want to talk about Wisteria, because I think this is a really great beginner plant if you can get your hands on it. I've got some of it. Any plant, for a general rule, any plant that can grow like roots up along the stem of it is probably going to be one of your hardier plants. This is a general rule. This is one of them. So a little Wisteria. This can be floated, water Wisteria. Nice green contrast, like a, real bright green. I really like that plant. This is actually some ratty looking rotella. I put this in here because it was in my other tank. I just wanted to mix it up with some shorter stuff. If you get too tall stuff in, like a rotella, you can definitely cut it way down. So if you were to buy like the taller stuff, I would definitely cut it way back. That's 2. 3, my old friend, Mr. Dwarf Sedge. How are you? Dwarf Sedge is an awesome plant. I mean, grows like grass. Loves a dirted tank. Any of you dirt disciples out there that are running dirt with dirt with any plants, but particularly Dwarf Sedge, really loves it. So definitely a plant you're going to want to check out. I've also got some plants. These won't actually look good in this little demo aquascape I've got, but this is Java Fern. Super hardy plant. This plant actually in the wild all but dries out and like just sits in like when it's like the dry season or whatever, it like sits in a crack and has very little water, so it's really pretty hardy. And if it was shorter, I would get it up on this little piece of driftwood here I've got. But by the way, that's a sick piece of driftwood, huh? Seeing that? It's got this little hook back here too. I don't know if you guys can see that. So tight piece of driftwood that came in. I think Yang, that's going to go in your beginner combo 2, by the way, tonight. So but yeah, that's one of them. I've got another one here. This is an Amazon sword runner, and I'm sure you guys have been getting runners on your plants if you're doing it right. So I just want to talk about the runner real quick. To plant this, you can see I've got about 1 inch of root growth coming off of it. So for me, that's enough to plant. And then what I like to do is I like to trim off, since I'm only running with one hand, I like to trim off any dead leaves like that. That one's got to go, because what happens is the plant sends the energy to those leaves instead of to the new leaves that are doing well. So we're just going to peel those off. I like to leave a little bit of stem. That's too much, but maybe 1 inch of the stem just as kind of like a guide. And what I'll do is I'll just take this bad boy and I'll shove it. I don't know where this is. It's going to get big, so I'll probably just put it in here and kind of get that sword going over there. I've actually got a nice ball of clay behind there. I don't know if you guys can see that. Nice clay action. Swords love clay underneath them, folks. You can't go wrong with it. So that's something you're going to want to check out. And then here's a plant that I haven't messed with that much in a while. This is Bacopa. I'm not exactly sure which variety of Bacopa it is. The poor man's Liguigia, if you will. Really a nice plant though. Really like sturdy, like strong, like structurally. Like you see this, it's like a very nice stem on it. Kind of thicker leaves. They don't just kind of flip off. So I've been really liking this plant. I'll show it to you. I'm going to throw it in there so it stays wet. I'm going to show it to you up in here. It's been doing really well. this is a dirted tank in the greenhouse that I just rip plants out of all the time, and believe it or not, this tank got a ton of water changes. I like just having the jungle, but it's gotten a lot of water changes. The problem is I'm in and out of the tanks way too much. Dirted tanks are definitely not for people, you know, that are in and out of their tanks all the time, but it's just like all stirred up. But anyway, back to the Bacopa. The Bacopa is a real hot plant. You can see it there, you know, looking real good. So what I'm gonna do is take some of that Bacopa, as I've already got out over there, and put it in there. But I also want to show, while I'm in this tank, Crypts, because this is a Cryptocorini Wisteriana. And what happens is with Crypts is they melt back. A lot of people are familiar with Crypt melt. Other plants do it as well. But if you'll look back at this one back here, they come into me, they look great, they melt, it happens. This one back here actually has a new leaf growing on it. I don't know if you guys can see that up there. And then also, this one back here has a new leaf growing on it. So if you find a Crypt, if you're like shopping in a pet store and you see like really great roots and it's got no leaves and you've got a dirted, well-established tank, you definitely can check that out. By the way, what's up, goldfish? So just something to look for. If you've got a good, like the rest of the plant looks good, but the leaves are shot, you know, you can take a shot at that plant. That's what I used to do back in the day before I had access to copious amounts of plants. So just a little tip for you all. You can see the Wisteriana putting out a new leaf there. I'm loving it. Valence over there. So the Bacopa, I put it in here. I would go ahead with this plant, since it's obviously too tall for a 10-gallon tank. I would just break this off a little something and just put it down in there. So now you got two. And then roots like this, you know you're gonna win. So put that down in there, get you going. So I'm having a little fun here. A lot of fun, actually. I got a lot of work to do, folks, as you guys know. I quit my job to do more of this, and it's just a lot of fun. It's not the only enterprise I have going on, so you all know, but it's certainly the most fun. So I'm having a good time with that. A lot of work to do, a lot of videos to clean up, a lot of stuff to link. Dirt Guide 2.0 I gotta finish up, so a lot of stuff that I'm really excited to just be running at full steam with. And I gotta tell you, the comments on the video the other day, I said it on this last video, I'm gonna say it again. Like, you know, it takes a little risk to go and jump and do something like I'm doing here, but I'm really excited about it. And just the feedback and support, and just like all the people saying like, yeah, go for it. I mean, you know how much momentum that gives me? Like, it's just a really exciting thing, and I'm excited to share it with you. I have buddies that have known me forever. They're like, dude, we're excited to see where you're going with this. I'm excited to see where I'm going with this. I'm excited that you guys are along for the ride. So from the bottom of my heart, like, I get teary-eyed talking about it. Like, I'm really pumped about what I'm about to do. So I'm real excited. Still got some stuff at my actual old job to finish up, but be looking for some fun stuff. So I got a species Sunday for you. I got 6 hardy species in there, having a lot of fun with it. Got this going on, and then I've also got, if he will show his ugly head, now he's not going to do it. I bought this sick Ryukin yesterday, and I hope he's not actually sick. Yeah, I'm going to scare him out. Why not? Species Sunday, y'all deserve it. I deserve it. Here he is. Come out, buddy. He's been acting real like stressed though. I don't know if like the one day of just being in a tank for only one day or what his deal is, but come here, buddy. There he is. Come on, dude. Let's go. So he's kind of still jigged. First day in his new home. I don't know why. He's the biggest. He's a bomber. Hey, thanks everybody, by the way, for the places to go find new goldfish. So he's in here. I'm gonna let him chill. Oh, come on, dude. Just give me a little swim action. Give me something. So come on, buddy. Here we go. There you go. So he's jigging, so I'm gonna let him be. Put him on camera a second day in the tank is probably not the nicest thing to do, but I wanted to show you guys that goldfish. I love me some goldfish. Love me some goldfish. So that's what's up. Everybody make it a great week, and I really appreciate your support. And tank on, people. Tank on. Later.